YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. We are back with Rival Stars. We are still doing live events, trying to get decent times here. I remember in the last video I ran with my grade 2 stallion, aka Colt. Samurai Arrow. Today we're going to do our grade 2 mare, Triple Torpedo. Which I kind of wish in this game they could go through the stages of, Colt to stallion or whatever, and then obviously filly to mare, but pretty much they go straight from foal colt filly to adult mare stallion, which is fine. I mean, I guess in some essence that's pretty cool. But I do like that growth stage. I've obviously seen the horses as they're younger, especially like Gallop Racer. Obviously, Gallop Racer. I mean, you can have them start off as foals from colts or fillies, and then you can have them participate in their racing career, and then eventually when you retire them, obviously, to the pasture for breeding more than likely, then they obviously can become stallions and brood mares. So, I like that aspect of things. Anyways, we're racing with our grade 2 mare, Triple Torpedo. We're going to see if she's able to get us a decent time on her 1:16.59. 1:16.5 is what we need to get better than today. To see if we can place a little bit higher. No stress though. I think I'm still in prize tier 2, which is usually always my goal with most live events. Prize tier 2, you're still going to get a decent amount of gold, roses usually, and then at least one skill. Most of the time. Sometimes skills aren't even available. So yeah, we'll see how Triple Torpedo is able to do here in this finishing. Now we are getting some sprint charging going here, which is good. So we'll send her right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're sending Triple Torpedo on her way, and her sprint energy is better than our grade 2 stallion Samurai Arrow, so she is going to be able to finish a little bit closer to the line, but still not as great of a time as I would have liked. So I guess that is it for now. So our times were a lot better. It's always like that for me. The times always seem to be better off screen. It's like as soon as I press that record button, it's like, oh yeah, let's go and mess you up. And actually, we're in prize tier 3. So we still got some work to do here. We finished okay here for this 3 to 4. We can try it again. We have Majestic Beauty. We have Classic Ability, which is our newest grade 4 stallion, which he's not maxed out yet, but he soon will be. I'm curious to see what his stats will be. We just bought him actually in the market because his stats weren't too bad. So remember I said usually most of the time horses in the market aren't worth buying. That's very true. Most of the time they're not. 9 out of 10 times, in fact, they're not. But every now and then there will be a gem in that market that will be worth the price when it comes to not spending your gold coins or whatever, but actually spending the silver. Spending the silver is worth it in the market on a good horse, okay? But the roses, never worth it. The gold, never worth it. So spending your silver, which is obviously the currency that you use to purchase most things in this game as far as upgrades and things, training your horses, you can use that. That is what I would advise when it comes to buying horses in the market. Otherwise, don't waste your roses and your gold. I'm telling you, it's a big waste. Those horses are almost never even close to perfect stats, and unless you need a horse for a certain preference, if you're breeding horses for color or for a certain running preference, like the front position or middle or back or a distance, okay then. But like I said, you're still better off breeding your own horses that you have and coming out with a better stat line horse than the ones they offer in the market. So do not waste your resources on most of them. Like I said, every now and then, like I got fortunate with, you'll come across a gem that is pretty good. So I can't wait to see what Classic Ability is able to do here. We'll go ahead and send Majestic Beauty right now. She's actually probably one of my favorite mares right now that I've been running with. Her speed rating is amazing. I gotta get some better breed lines out of her, or some better lines out of her, because her speed is 111. Which means if she were to be a perfect horse, her stats across the board would be 111. So her speed, her sprint energy and acceleration aren't great, and I'll show you guys right quick. But I mean, her speed rating is really solid. So we can get a decent line out of her when it comes to, look at that, speed is 111. But like I said, the sprint energy and the acceleration are only 104. So you want to focus for horses that have really good stats, and then obviously eventually try to get, those good, perfect stats. And you can see she's from an entire pedigree of just all grade 4. So that's all I want to show you guys here today. Just want to see if I can finish a little bit better. And of course, it's always when I record, that doesn't really seem to happen. But it is all good. Just gives me an excuse to put out a video anyways, because I know you guys love them, and I love playing Rival Stars. I've been enjoying it. I've actually been playing the desktop version as well. Not worth the money, let's just say that. Not in my opinion. It has some great features, but I definitely prefer the mobile version, especially for the live events. It gives you a reason to breed horses, to try to get those perfect stats so you can compete and win live events. And I'll explain more of that in a separate video where I do a full review on the desktop version, with the exception of multiplayer, because like nobody's playing multiplayer, which is really weird to me. And that was really one of the only reasons I wanted to get the desktop version. But like I said, that's for another video. Appreciate you guys' love and support. Make sure to smash the like button, and most importantly, check the description box below for all the ongoing horse racing playlists I have on this channel, and some that are in hiatus, but nonetheless you can watch all of them from beginning to present day in the description box below. Make sure you smash the like button as well. It does help me out a tremendous amount. Much love to you guys. Thank you for the support as always. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. I hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.